What's up, Champions fam? It's Z.E.K.E back in a brand new WWE Champions video. And Scopely, y'all got a lot of explaining to do because someone over at the office just dropped the ball in a huge, and I must repeat and emphasize, a huge type of way. Allow me to explain. Y'all already know how it goes with Champions. You log on periodically to see what's going on when it comes to brand new content. Make sure that you're hitting up all of your expeditions, doing some farming here and there, collecting your bags, etc., right? Well, a few players, when they were done loading up, they got hit with this ad before going into the game properly. And some players actually had enough sense and forethought to go ahead and capture the screenshot so they knew that their minds weren't playing tricks on them. Now, since then, this ad has been fully removed again. Because quite frankly, let's be realistic. This ad was released prematurely. It was released ahead of schedule. But your eyes do not deceive you, y'all, because look at what it says here. New release. When Johnny Gargano, go to loot now. Okay, y'all, let's break some things down here when it comes to this picture. First off, very solid, immaculate artwork. Now, whether the 3D skin, the actual skin of the champion looks like this, that's going to be up in the air, but I digress. For April 2020's Spring in the Ring MLC, we've gotten a free-to-play champion in none other than Bayley, the huggable one, modern era acrobat. We got a prize wall champion in Sasha Banks, the legit boss, modern era showboat, and our very first mega superstar slash showdown champion was Drew McIntyre, modern era powerhouse, the Sinister Scotsman. But now, with a Flash feud coming up, with a showdown tournament repeat about to begin this upcoming weekend, there's still time for this MLC. There's still time to slide in a new mega superstar. And it looks to me that superstar is going to be none other than NXT sensation Johnny Gargano. Now, here's a couple things that I want to break down because this is very fascinating. This is very fascinating to me because last year during the Super Bowl halftime heat match, we had a pretty solid six-man tag. We had a team of Velveteen Dream, Ricochet, and Aleister Black versus Johnny Gargano, Tommaso Ciampa, and Adam Cole, baby. And it was fire. I even did a video after the conclusion of that match, hoping and wishing that all six men would one day enter the game. A couple months later, we got an NXT MLC where we saw the variations, two at that, of three of the six men that were involved in that match. We got a trickster and powerhouse version of Velveteen Dream. We got a striker and a technician version of Aleister Black, as well as a showboat and acrobat version of Ricochet. We got three free-to-play champions in Trickster Dream, Striker Black, and Showboat Ricochet. We got a prize wall champion in Powerhouse Dream. We got two megas out of Acrobat Ricochet and Technician Black. Now, here in April 2020, Spring in the Ring MLC, we've seen more NXT alumni get some love shown. We got Bayley, we got Sasha, we got Drew. And now we had this premature ad released within the game for Johnny Gargano. But this is a 2-for-1 special here, y'all, because we still have another week left for the Spring in the Ring MLC. And what does that rigid red bubble say next to Johnny Gargano's quite handsome face? Where is Ciampa? Now let's break some things down here. What I would like to see. First and foremost, he's going to be, Gargano that is, he's going to be a modern era champion. We need it. We need some new faces. The nostalgia feel is cool, but it gets played out after a while, okay? So getting a new champion from the modern era is a good, solid look. But to me, personally, I could easily see Gargano, hands down, being a modern era technician. There's no way around it. There's no way around it. But then, if we're getting Ciampa as well, possibly by the conclusion of this MLC, to follow up with Gargano, I can honestly see Ciampa being either a striker, if we're going for a face Tommaso Ciampa, or I could see him being a trickster. Now, for their epithets, I honestly, there's no way around this. Easily, Johnny Gargano, modern era technician, Johnny Wrestling. Point blank, period. And if Ciampa is following suit afterwards, if we see Ciampa release at the conclusion or before the conclusion of this MLC, Spring in the Ring for April 2020, I easily see it being Tommaso Ciampa, modern era striker, or trickster Blackheart. That's my thing. And here's something else to throw in there. If Ciampa and Gargano are both coming in the Spring in the Ring MLC, that means there's one more man left out of that 6-man tag for halftime heat. And let's be realistic. He has a stable all his own, right? He's got a stable all his own. We've had MLCs in the past around NXT where you got more than one champion. So how about this? We repeat that tradition. We get Kyle O'Reilly and Bobby Fish as free-to-play champions. We get Roderick Strong as a prize wall champion. Or Omega. And whichever one Roderick is, then, of course, the leader of Shock the System, Adam Cole, baby, will take his place in the ladder. So if we get Roderick as the mega superstar, then Adam Cole be the prize wall superstar. If we get Roderick as the prize wall superstar, then we get Cole as the mega superstar. An undisputed era NXT MLC. But y'all let me know in the comments below how y'all feel about this. This was truly a mistake on Scopely's end, but I am actually excited. Gargano looks amazing. He looks immaculate. But again, Drew McIntyre looked great when it came to his card art. But then when it came to how his actual skin looks, that's another thing to, something left to be desired. Kind of looked like John Morrison, just saying, with that squished face. And they could have made him so much taller, like big cast types of tall. But it is what it is, y'all. But looking at that background, that backdrop to Gargano, I can see him being modern era technician, Johnny Gargano, Johnny Wrestling. And all that's left is the DIY reunion with Tommaso Ciampa. Gargano escape or no one will survive. Y'all let me know in the comments below, but this has actually got me really hyped up and excited. Can't wait to see the 4-star gold exclusive gameplay to come. Bad times don't last, but champions do. Will we see DIY debut and reunite in champions before the conclusion of April 2020 Spring in the Ring MLC? Stay tuned, and until next time,